Y'all have, of course, seen this before, I'm assuming. If you have not, so this is a tier ranking. So this is, we're going to be ranking 90s movies, 90s movies. S tier obviously being the top. Then there's, of course, a section for unseen, which some will probably go into that. And then D. We'll kind of go turns. I'll talk about why my particular movie is a particular rank, and then we'll talk to Bree, and we'll just kind of rank them. And again, it's our own little thing. I guarantee you we're gonna have disagreements on what is good and what is not, just because Bree and I generally are aligned on movies for the most part. But we definitely have our own. Yeah, we definitely have our own surprises and our own particular styles and everything. First up is 101 Dalmatians. I never really was a fan of the 101 Dalmatians. I don't know. To me, I think they're even remaking it. To me, it's not. No, I think they are. I think they're making.
They're doing her origin story.
Okay, but it's still themed after 101 Dalmatians. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of an little. I'm not too big of those style of Disney movies, so it is what it is.
I'm gonna give it a B because it made me happy as a child.
Just because it was about dogs.
I don't know. It's just like I was a kid when it came out, and it was a good for me.
All right, this next one, believe it or not, y'all might be surprised about 10 things I hate about you. I'm actually gonna rank it as a B, simply because of Heath Ledger.
That's Heath Ledger?
Yeah, it's like one of his first movies. It put him on the map. And obviously I'm a fan of him. So
I'm going to give it a C because I've just never really liked it.
Yeah, I mean, really the movie itself is kind of
It was okay,
but I do enjoy him.
I didn't dislike it, but I didn't really like it.
Yeah.
All right. It's a big one.
Sixth Sense. I mean, it's a classic. How can you not like Sixth Sense? I mean, there's Bruce Willis, who's one of the greatest actors of all time. I mean, you can't go wrong with this movie. It's M. Night Shyamalan. I mean, it's a fantastic movie. Is it S tier? No, but it's definitely up there. Absolutely.
Where are you putting it?
I put it at A.
It is an S tier film. A classic. It's spooky. It's got an amazing end. I will watch it still to this day and be very happy that it's on. S tier movie.
Yeah, she is much more of a fan of the spooky movies than I am,
spooky,
for sure.
Psychology, twist ending. There is nothing that I don't like about that movie.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Definitely more of a Brie thing for sure. Okay, this one I know we're going to disagree on, and she's just going to have to get over it. Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. That's an S tier for me.
That's an S tier movie to you?
It is Jim Carrey at his absolute best, doing what he does. It is a phenomenal movie. It's one of those things. It's love or hate, but I mean the amount of pure memes that come from it, and it's Jim Carrey. I mean, it's Jim freaking Carrey. It's one of his best, man.
That's a B.
That's honestly higher than I thought you would rank it. I know you don't care for him.
Jim Carrey.
Yeah, I know you don't
like him. But his early stuff like this was like his prime range. This was a funny movie. I liked to watch it when it came out. As he grew as an actor and I started really not liking him so much, but this is back when I did like him. So it was pretty funny.
Addams Family. Oh, I'm gonna get so much flack for this. I didn't like them. I didn't like any of them. I did not like them.
This seems like something that your family would have really enjoyed.
No, we were big on vampires.
Mom didn't like that?
No.
Really?
I did not like. I don't like the Addams Family. I don't care for it. I don't find that type of slapstick style humor funny. I don't care for it.
What did you put it at? A D?
I put it at a D. I just don't care for it. I really don't. And I know a lot of people love it, and it had some great actors and actresses. It had what's her face in it. I just don't care for it.
It's gonna be A for me. They're just a spooky family. That's what's so cool about it. Like,
the
regular
intro
family, but they also have like big creepy things going on. Really good.
Yeah, good intro, good all that stuff. I
You will
don't know.
be
Where'd you put it?
hard-pressed to find
An
a
A?
couple who loves each other more than those two. It's just a classic.
You put it at A. Well,
Yeah,
that's
I
pretty
did.
far up there.
I actually really like it.
Aladdin, that's easy. S tier. The original Aladdin, Robin Williams, the songs.
Yeah, you're
So
actually right.
This was the
Aladdin's-
prime of Disney musical songs, right? There and this is a big conversation. We won't go into the details of it, but at some point in time, there's a phase of Disney movies where the musicals you could understand and you could sing along all of the music, right? Lion King, Aladdin, Little Mermaid, prime examples of music of songs that you can sing along to, right? But then at some point in time, as Disney movies were not, the songs got more complicated and it got more difficult to sing.
Let It Go is not.
Well,
To sing.
what immediately comes to mind is actually a very, I'm curious if it's on this list, but it's actually really a favorite of movie, and that's Hercules. Those songs were kind of hard to sing because they were so fast and the lyrics were fast. It's kind of hard to sing. But yeah, I would call this amongst the musical golden age for Disney. So yeah, we agree on that one. Big Lebowski. I mean, I'm going to catch some flack for this. I would put it as an S tier. I mean, I've met Jeff Bridges. He's a phenomenal person. And obviously it's a cult classic. But for me, it's still an A. It's not one of those that resonates for me as an S tier.
I have literally never seen this film a day in my life. I don't know what it's about. Is it about football?
Oh, fuck.
Is it about bank robbers?
Keep going. This is good.
Is
Just
it
keep trying to guess.
about?
Oh, this
Is
is
it
so
the
good.
one where the guy died and they have to walk around with him?
Oh, my God.
Is it about two best friends who go on a vacation?
Oh, my God.
Is it about drug dealers?
Oh, keep going, please.
Is
Just
it-
this is
no, I don't.
this is so good. Just keep
tell me
going.
what this is about.
No, I want you to keep guessing
I
until we
can't.
figure it out.
I'm out of ideas. That's all the thing gives me.
It's none of those. It's about a dude. It's about a dude
Sounds good.
and a carpet and a white Russian.
So kind of like Aladdin.
It's kind of like Aladdin. Yeah, let's go with that. It's about a dude and his rug, man. It's about a dude and his
That
rug.
movie sounds terrible. I'm glad I've never
You
seen
gotta
it.
watch it. We'll watch it. She confused Weekends at Bernie's. She confused all these other type of things. All right, we're
I've never seen it.
oh man, it's a classic. Big Lebowski. All right, Billy Madison, classic. I'm actually gonna rank it as a B because I don't think it wasn't his best of his era, right? This was kind of the Adam Sandler golden era. It wasn't his best at that time, but it was still a pretty good film.
It's an A.
Really, I'm surprised
Yeah,
you
I
ranked
like
it
that movie.
high. Bug's Life. I didn't. No.
What?
So Bug's Life and Ant's Tale, or what is it called?
Ants, just ants.
Ants. They came about the same time. I'm wondering if that one's on this list as well. Ants was significantly worse. Bug's Life, it was okay. I didn't care for it. Wasn't for me.
Where'd you put it?
I put it as a
A
C.
C? Really? I disagree. Ants is an A. Ants is a good stinking
Better than
film.
101 Dalmatians
Sorry.
and everything, huh?
Bug's Life, yeah. Well, that is the live action 101 Dalmatians.
Yeah.
The cartoon 101 Dalmatians
Oh
might be
yeah,
an A.
that's a that's
That's a
that won't
different
even be on
category
this.
entirely.
Yeah, that won't even.
Bug's
be on
Life
this
was
list.
good. I really liked it. Ants would be a B. Bug's Life is an A.
Clueless, garbage, garbage film, absolutely garbage. So overrated.
You need to go. Clueless is S tier.
Well, okay, it's a chick
Clueless
flick.
is a classic.
It's a chick flick.
I will
Yeah,
watch it
it's-
anytime it's on. Give it to me.
That one's just that's a chick
Love
flick. Thing.
Clueless.
I
I love
care
Clueless.
less about that movie. You know, I compare it to almost Legally Blonde, but Legally Blonde did it differently, right?
It's a very similar feel.
It was a stereotypical clueless person being an obvious clueless person, right? The two very different styles. Legally Blonde, great films.
It is.
Clueless, that over.
Well, this is a gem. I don't even care. Like, the whole story is garbage, but it is a gem.
Crybaby. Man, I have so many stories from this movie. If there could be a tier above S tier, Crybaby would be above it. Crybaby is a classic. I absolutely love that movie. The race scenes, the music, the Johnny freaking Depp. I mean, it is just such a good movie. If you have not seen it, not a lot of folks have. It's one of those kind of culty movies, I'll say. It is so freaking good.
I have seen it. It has been a very long time. I don't remember disliking it, but I also don't really remember liking it.
It's just good.
I'm going to give it a C. I would have to rewatch
yeah,
it to
you're
change
gonna have to
my
rewatch
opinion.
it. Yeah,
I
you're gonna have to
remember
rewatch
seeing it. I don't
mean,
remember liking it that much.
I've obviously seen all these movies. I'm a general fan of most of these movies, but if out of everyone we've talked about so far, Crybaby is one of those ones where I can picture a lot of the scenes. I know what they look like, the Scarface girl or whatever her name was. I don't remember the names, of course, but I remember the scenes. You know, they're sitting on the top of the car and they're rushing through. It's like a Grease parody, right? But it was a good movie. And the songs when he's in jail, the song that when they're pressing the plates and I don't remember what it was called, but it was, man, it's just the songs were good. I don't remember the specifics of it, but I can clearly picture them in my mind. It's
You remember more specifics than I do.
It's just good. Doubtfire, God, that's another S one for me, simply because that's, again, Robin Williams at his best. Classic movies. Anything with Robin Williams is going to be almost an instant classic.
It's a B for me.
Really?
I like that movie. I would not go out of my way to watch it.
See, this is also something y'all may or may not realize. We're in age. We're about, what are we, 8 years apart?
8 years different.
So that is going to play a heavy factor in these movie selections. These are
it's a
my
good movie. It's just,
yeah. I was older, obviously, when these movies were coming out. Dumb and Dumber. I'm going to catch some flack on this one. I can't rank it as an A. It's a B for me.
Why would you catch flack for that?
Because a lot of people think it's one of his best. I didn't really care for it. I have not seen the remake of it, Dumber and Dumberer. I never was a fan of that movie. Samsonite. It's got some great quotable things. Don't get me wrong. I never really thought it was that great. No, not compared to everything else we've talked about.
Where'd you put it? A B?
What would it be?
It's gonna be an A for me.
Can you not see my screen?
It just takes me a second, so I was just asking. I don't know.
Oh, so it's an A for you?
It's an A for me.
Better than Ace
S.
Ventura, really?
Yeah, I would prefer to watch Dumb and Dumber versus Ace Ventura. I would.
All right, to each their own. Face Off. Oh God, this is such a good movie. I'm not gonna rate it as an S, but this was such a good movie. Such a good Nicolas Cage, John Travolta, back in the time when they're both doing really well. I mean, it's just such a good movie. It was well executed. It is just such a good movie.
Today is actually the day that I learned that Nick and John starred in a movie together. I've never seen this.
Yeah, well,
I don't know what this is about.
It wasn't a wildly popular one, but though I think they're making I thought I heard mention of a remake with those two actors being back in it, believe it or not. But
I would watch it.
It's not one of their most
about.
popular ones, but it is good. It's worth seeing it. Fight Club. I will be disowned if it's anything else than an S. I'm putting it as an S tier because of the impact it has had in cinema. The impact that it has had. Not for it necessarily, but you know what? I'm not even gonna do it. It's gonna be an A. The film itself, I didn't really think was that good, but I recognize it as a true WTF style film. Like it had me. I had no idea. Hook, line, and singer.
Hook, line, and singer. That's
Hook,
what
line,
it is,
and
boys
singer.
and girls.
Hook, line, and sinker. Had no idea. Right? Took me by surprise. but I can't rank it up there with the S tier. For me.
I'm actually going to agree with you. It's going to be an A for me.
Yeah.
I like the movie. It's really good, but it's just not at the S level for me.
Flintstones.
Oh, God.
Garbage movie, but let me tell you, Halle Berry in that leopard skin bikini. Oh, God. You talk about a fast forward and rewind and slow-mo movie. Flintstones. Garbage movie. It would usually be a D, but because of Halle Berry alone, I'm going to put it at C. So good.
I'm putting it at C just because I liked it as a kid and not for Halle Berry.
Okay, fair enough. Flubber. Kind of a flop. It was kind of a flop, not one of his best, but again, it's Robin Williams. You can't go wrong.
It's B.
So it's a B for me.
Yes.
Forrest Gump. That's an easy one. S tier.
S tier. Forrest Gump. Yeah. Numero uno up there. Get up there, Forrest.
Some of these are really easy.
Take your place. Up at the S.
Yeah. There's nothing to say about that one. Good movie. Good Will Hunting. S tier as well. This was, I can't remember if this or Patch Adams came first, but it was one of the first serious movies for Robin Williams. And obviously it made Affleck and what's his face and Matt Damon's career. I mean, it was a phenomenal movie. S tier.
I have never seen that film in my life. I do not know what that is about.
Man, we have so many movies to watch.
I don't know what that is.
Are you serious? You've never seen that?
I've never seen that.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
All right. We've got to see that. Goofy movie. It's just
that's an A, baby. Goofy movie. I used to watch that thing on repeat. It's a good one. Father-son bonding. Funny situations. Cool kids. Just love it. Good movie.
All right.
Possums. Can't go wrong.
All right. I'll be honest. I don't remember it that well. So then maybe that's why it's at a D. In fact, I'll move it to unseen because I don't remember it. I really cannot picture it very well. So
Goofy movie was pretty amazing. It's not S tier for me, but it was pretty amazing.
I'll put it as not seen because I honestly cannot remember it.
It's good. It's a good one.
Hercules. S tier. This is one of the ones where I would watch it on repeat.
Yeah.
Danny DeVito. I mean, it's just phenomenal. We were just talking about the songs, being questionable singing, but it's just such a good movie. Just such a good movie. I don't know if it's S tier. Actually, I'm going to put it at A. It's not on the same level of Aladdin. I can't put it at the same. I can't do that. But it's definitely an A for me.
It is.
Hocus Pocus, I never was a fan of that. It's a D for me. I know a lot of women love it.
You need to leave this house now.
I know. It's a chick flick.
Get up there, Hocus Pocus, where you belong. This man needs to go. This is a classic. Every year you watch Hocus Pocus. If it's on in June, I'm going to watch Hocus Pocus.
There is no way that Hocus Pocus is in the same zip code as Forrest Gump and The Sixth Sense and Aladdin.
If you could never speak to me a day again, that would be amazing.
Are you
Until
serious?
you fix your Hocus Pocus ranking.
Are you... God, that's ridiculous.
Get him out of here. No, you're I can't even with you.
Ridiculous. All right, moving on. I know I'm going to catch a lot of flack for this. Home Alone, C for me. I was never really a fan of the Home Alones. I didn't care for it. Macaulay Culkin, I just never really was a fan.
It's literally not even a C. It's a D for me. I don't like Home Alone. It's a stupid movie. It's a dumb premise.
Yeah,
I don't get it. I get that it's a classic and people like it, but I don't know why.
Hook.
Oh, you are not right now.
Hook means something to me. To me personally, it's just Hook is my dad's favorite movie. And I went through a phase in my life where I hated the movie because we watched it so much. We watched it all the time. And I never understood it. I never understood what was what was the appeal. Now that I'm a dad myself, I know what the appeal is. It is about a father who struggles, as I do often, about wanting to do those things that he needs to do for his family. Wanting to provide for his family, but he takes it that one step too far, where work becomes everything at the sacrifice of your children and your family. And it's not about Hook. It's not about Peter Pan. It's about that redemption of finding what is truly valuable in life. It's an S tier for me for that, and it's a personal thing for me. It just is what it is.
You took it real deep. I just really like the movie, and they have like a cool, like a food fight, and the pirate is scary.
Yeah, I mean, at that too.
I like it.
Yeah, at that too.
I don't have an emotional backstory for it. I like the movie.
There you go. At that too. Hunchback of Notre Dame. I've never seen it.
What?
I've never seen it.
You never saw Hunchback?
I've never seen it.
It was definitely one of the darker Disney movies.
Never seen it.
I haven't seen it in a long time. I remember really liking the gargoyles. Like, they were my favorite thing. Esmeralda, I never really was a fan of.
I've never seen it.
It's gonna be actually a C for me. I remember it was a good movie, but not like good enough to buy it or really watch it again, frankly.
Yeah. Where did you put it? You put it at a C?
I put it as C.
All right. The Iron Giant, phenomenal movie. I can't in good conscience put it in the same tier as these up here, but it is a great movie. Emotional movie, hits you in the feels, but I can't put it in this tier.
I have never seen this, or if I have, I don't remember a single thing about it.
Oh, that's surprising.
I don't know what that is.
We definitely have some watching for you to do.
I don't know what that is. I don't want to watch it if it's going to make me cry. I don't want to sign up for that.
All right. Y'all ready to go to war? It. D tier. Garbage movie. Absolute garbage.
This man has no respect for classic horror films at all.
Garbage.
You're a monster and a half. It is A tier.
The originals, garbage. The remakes, garbage. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't get the appeal.
Can someone come down here and pick up my husband and get him out of this house?
I mean, I just don't get it. No. I mean, it's like...
It's a classic.
I get it, but I don't get it.
It's the law.
No, you don't have to like it. Bull. I don't like it. Obviously, I don't like it. No, I'm not feeling it.
Fine, whatever. You're entitled to your opinion, and if it's stupid.
Jumanji, A.
Jumanji's A. I don't even have to explain it.
It's a classic, but I wouldn't rank it up there with the S's. Jurassic Park. That's another A for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, same.
Wouldn't really be up there with the S tiers, but definitely an A. Okay, Lion King. Yeah, another great movie. Ooh, that was tough though.
It's not tough at all. This is the easiest decision on this list.
What's his name? Robert Earl Jones? No, that's not right.
James Earl Jones.
James Earl Jones. Him alone takes it to the S tier for me. Phenomenal voice, obviously. It's classic. I would put it on there with the same as Aladdin and everything. Little Rascals.
I'm curious what you have to say about this one.
I've never seen it. I'm trying to think. I've never seen it.
You what?
I've never seen it. Anytime
Little Rascals is amazing.
Anytime I think of it, obviously I know what the Little Rascals is, but I don't think I've seen the movie. I've seen, because every time I think of it, images of Sandlot come out.
Their covers are similar.
Yeah. So when I think about if I've seen it, Sandlot comes to mind, which obviously isn't that. I don't think I've ever seen Little Rascals. Don't think I've seen it.
Little Rascals is A tier. Even if it's just for the alfalfa and the car race and I got a pickle song. It's so
I mean,
good.
I've seen bits and pieces of it, but The entire movie, I just can't, and I know that's really bad, but
So bad.
I just cannot picture seeing the whole thing. Obviously, I know what the Little Rascals is. It was a comic strip, I think, before it was ever a movie.
Stinking
And
cute
I'm
film.
familiar with it, but I don't think I've ever seen the movie. Okay, no, Matilda D for me. I was never. I know. I was never a fan of that actress. I was never a fan of the Matilda thing.
Literally, my heart
everything.
just broke into pieces over here. Matilda was one of my favorite movies as a kid. Matilda is Matilda is amazing. One of the greatest films of the 90s, hands down.
Yeah,
I loved Matilda.
Again, you're starting to see the age difference come to light, and the fact that a man and woman, husband wife type of deal. It's just that
Such a good
that's not me. It's just not. It's not me.
Such a good
I know. Is it Men in Black 1 or 2? I
One.
can't tell.
It's
Is
the
it
first
Men in
one.
Black 1?
It's the first one.
Obviously a great movie. I can't rank it at the same as Jurassic Park or anything like that. It's B tier for me, but it's a good movie. It's a good movie, but I can't rank it that high.
No. Men in Black is A.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good movie. Don't get me wrong. But I can't put it at the same tier as like Jurassic
It's
Park
an
and
A.
Fight Club and everything else.
Men in
It's-
Black was amazing with the sugar bug guy with his skin all falling off.
Oh yeah, I get it. No, great movie again, but not in the same.
That's
league
the
as
one where
these
at the very
others.
end they like deliver a little octopus
I
alien
know,
baby.
I know.
So good.
I know. Mulan. That's an A tier for me.
Mulan
I liked
is-
it.
Mulan can be A. That's
Great
fine.
songs. Great thing. Great song. Great movie.
Let's get
I
down
can't put
to
it-
business.
Yeah, exactly. I haven't seen the
skip
new
it.
one, the live action. I've not seen that yet. I'm curious to see it. Curious how it's done. But yeah. All right. Get your Kleenex boxes out. My Girl. That damn movie probably that damn movie is up there with Old Yeller as far as making you cry. My Girl. Not S tier, A tier. A tier, but boy, is that a tearjerker. That movie will just make you bawl your eyes out, bud. Make you bawl your eyes out.
Well, that is probably why I have opted to never see it.
I would
No,
not
thanks.
recommend seeing it as a parent now. I definitely
Oh my
would not do
God,
that.
No.
No, it is a tearjerker. It will get you every time.
I'm good.
It is just so bad.
No, thank you.
So, or not bad in the, it's just, it'll get you. It'll get you. Absolutely. It's I won't watch it. Not as a parent, I won't watch it. I won't watch it.
Well, isn't it about like love between two kids and then one of them has an unfortunate situation?
Yep.
Okay.
Exactly it. They fall in love, little summer love, little young kid love, best friends. He gets stung by a bee, of all things.
That's what happens?
And dies. Yeah, it's a big thing. It's centered around bees and their whole thing, and he has severe allergies, and he gets attacked by a bee. And I think the reason he was getting stung by bees is he was picking flowers for her. He was doing something for her, and he got attacked by bees. He dies. Just don't get me started. It's just
Oh my God, I
It
want
is-
to cry and I'm not
yes.
even watching it. That's horrible.
it's rough.
Who makes a movie about something like that? What monster
Yeah,
created that?
they definitely did.
Ugh.
They definitely did. Okay, what is this movie? What does this say? Newsies?
Newsies?
I don't have
I've
any
never
idea
seen
what
it
that
either.
is.
I'm glad we could just skip that one. Oh, good.
I have no idea what that is.
What?
Never seen it. Newsies? I've no idea
Newsies?
what
No,
it
I
is.
don't know.
It's a musical? Yeah. I actually like musicals. Believe it or not. I like musicals. I enjoy musicals. I don't think I've ever seen it. If I have, I don't recognize the name. Okay. Nightmare Before Christmas. I know everyone loves it. It's a C for me.
And
I know.
this man.
I've never been a fan.
It's an S.
Never been. Really?
You can leave. Nightmare Before Christmas is. You want to watch a Halloween movie? Nightmare Before Christmas. You want to watch a Christmas movie? Nightmare Before Christmas. It's perfect.
Baby, I'm
year
questioning these S tiers of yours. I mean,
Listen,
seriously?
mister, I like what I like, and I like Nightmare Before Christmas.
All right. Everyone, okay. Everyone is leaning towards freaking to Brie on this one. I think she's gonna win. Christmas movie Die Hard. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Exactly so. Parent Trap. I'm not a fan of her. Lindsay Lohan. I'm not a fan of her.
Really? You put it as
D
D?
tier. Yeah. Not a fan of her.
Parent
Not a
Trap's
fan
a
of the
B.
music or movie.
Yeah, but that was a cute one. She was a kid and they were off at camp. That was a cute movie. And they like pull her out on the mattress. That part was funny.
Overrated.
It was
Overrated.
a cute film. It was
Overrated.
cute.
Pocahontas S tier for me. Great.
Really?
Yeah, great film. Great. That Color of the Wind song still gets me every time. Love that song. Love it.
It can be an A, but it's nowhere near an S for me.
Yeah. Pulp Fiction, definitely S tier. I mean, absolutely S tier. There's no question about it for me. There's just so many quotable elements of it. The way it was structured. There's just so many good scenes. It's like you're watching 4 movies at one time. It's just so good.
That might be why it didn't keep my attention. I think I watched maybe 20 minutes and then I turned it off. So I've never seen it.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's almost like watching short stories in movie format.
Yeah, no thanks. I'm good.
They're all connected but disjointed at the same time. I don't know. It's good. I would be surprised if Brie has even seen this next one, but I personally love it. Men in Tights.
Yeah, I used to watch that all the time as a kid.
It's good.
It's one of my mom's favorites.
It's not an A tier, but it's definitely a good one.
I'm gonna stick it as B.
Is this the Matthew McConaughey or not Matthew McConaughey?
What's his name?
What's his name? Oh my
Leonardo
God.
DiCaprio.
Yeah, is that one?
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't care for it.
What? It's a B.
D tier for me. Didn't care for it.
It was cute.
Wasn't a fan. Okay, Sandlot. We were talking about this one. That one's definitely S tier for me.
Absolutely S tier.
Yeah.
Love Sandlot.
Yeah, see, we're starting to agree on a few things here. Edward Scissorhands? Yeah. B for me, believe it or not. I know I recognize it's classic, and I know a lot of folks love it. I never really was that big of a fan, honestly. B for me.
I've never seen it.
Oh my God. Are you serious?
Sorry. I never watched it.
That movie is right up your alley.
All I know is that there was a kid with scissors in his hands and he was cutting bushes at some point, and that's all I know about that movie.
Johnny Depp, again, you'll like that one. Okay. I think you'll like that one. You should watch that one.
Okay.
Scream. Okay. Y'all can hate on me all you want. D.
It is a classic horror movie. That's like started the whole teen, oh no, that's an A. That's an A movie.
I really do not care for it.
Scream
I know
was
it.
so good.
I know. But
that's the I Know You Did Last Summer one, right?
I know.
Yeah.
I know, but I didn't
Man, that
care
was
for it.
That was just a scary, spooky movie at the time. Now it's pretty dumb because it's very cliche and all, but
yeah,
it was good. It was like the first of its kind. It was good.
I don't care for it. Oh, is this 7? Is this Sen?
7, yeah.
Oh, God.
So good.
This movie still F's me up to this day, man. That's an S tier. Those two together, just the story and the acting. Oh, God. That'd mess you up, man. I love the film. It's definitely an S tier for me.
I'm having a hard time with this one. I really like it, but I don't think it's S for me. It's an A.
Yeah, it's still it
was a really good movie. I really like that movie.
Absolutely.
But it's not an S tier.
Silence of the Land, iconic. S tier. I got a lot of S tiers.
Also an A for me.
It's hard to rank these. We might have to think about how they all rank, but these are all very different, at least on my S tier. Yeah, definitely up there. Sister Act. I grew up on this. There was very select scenes that I would constantly try to sing along to. It's just one of those things where I just really enjoyed that movie. That's an A tier for me. I just really enjoyed Sister Act. Sister Act 2 and beyond, it wasn't that great, but actually Sister Act 2 was actually not too bad either. With the kids, when they did the younger kids and it wasn't just the grown. I really liked the Sister Act. It was so good. I don't know.
I've never seen that movie. I don't know what that's about.
Oh my
Looks
God.
like it's about nuns.
Yeah, you'll have to see that one.
Apparently they sing. I don't know.
Space Jam. Classic, but it's an A tier for me.
Same, it's an A tier.
Not going to be an S. Classic one.
It is good though.
Stuart Little, C for me. I didn't really care for it that much, but it wasn't as bad as some of these other ones that we've been talking about.
Same page. Yes, agree.
The Mask, another great one. I wouldn't say it was an S tier. I can't put it up there that high, but definitely an A.
The Mask is a C. I didn't love it, but I did watch it a lot. It was my brother's favorite movie back in the day, and he had it on all the time. So I watched it a fair amount. It was okay. I don't really.
It's
like
a good.
Much,
it's a damn good movie. The Matrix, S tier.
Obviously,
I mean, it's The Matrix. Need we say more? Titanic, another one of my dad's absolute favorite movies, but because of only one scene, and it's not that scene. My dad's favorite movie in all of Titanic is a 3-second scene where you see the gigantic pistons. It's a scene where they
just run through it. It's not like they even do anything there.
You
They're
probably don't even recognize it, but it's a cutaway shot when they're starting up the Titanic for the first time, sailing out at the very beginning of the movie. They show these gigantic 10-story piston engine kicking into gear, and he loves that movie because of that one scene. Not the painting scene or anything else. It's the pistons. But he used to be a mechanic in a previous life, so it makes sense. For me, I never really was that big of a fan on it, but it's still a classic, so I'll put it as an A.
It's an A. Same, yeah. Other than the pistons, obviously.
Yeah. Toy Story.
Come on, man.
I know. I should, but...
Come on, man.
I'm kind of in between S and A, honestly, on the Toy Story, believe it or not. But I'll put it at S tier simply because it's a big one for a lot of families. Big one for my family, too. I don't know, kind of in between for me.
Everybody likes Toy Story. And if you don't, then I don't want to be your friend.
Truman Show, honestly, it's a B for me. I was not that big of a fan of the Truman Show.
It's a good one.
I wasn't really a fan. I thought it was a cool story. It's like a cool setting, cool premise, but I never really was that big of a fan, believe it or not. Twister, A for me. It's a good movie. This is just a cool.
It's really long time since I saw that movie. I'm gonna put it as B.
And believe it or not, from what I've been told, the Twister is actually fairly accurate in terms of scientific weather chasing. I watch that movie
now, though.
Yeah, it's apparently pretty popular.
Is it anywhere?
Or pretty accurate. Wayne's World, another classic. I grew up watching that one. Yeah, A tier for me.
I have never seen Wayne's World.
Jeez.
I've seen like snippets of it on the internet, but I don't know anything about Wayne's World.
All right, so obviously a lot of them on this one. We'll put these up as another thing. I'm gonna download this image now. Did you clip mine?
Do I need to save it?
Yeah, go ahead and hit save and hit download. For some reason, it didn't work last time, so make sure it actually downloads this time.
Download it.
Yeah, so you'll have to. We'll put these up on Discord. We'll put up another poll. We want to get your thoughts on everything. Definitely not as violent as the other ones, but still good. Hopefully you all enjoyed that.